Five Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup if you really want to see what's up when you're on this channel. Okay, thank you for all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. Tell a family, friend, or foe, or that you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. The first card that I have here is Tiger, and it says patience. You are being reminded that persistence persistence is what is necessary to obtain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing. Success is guaranteed. So we have the tiger energy here, okay? And so Spirit is saying you have to trust the process, as I always encourage and say in all my reads. But in order to see ourselves through on the other end of any situation, doesn't matter whether it's good, bad, happy, sad, or tragic, no matter who we are, where we come from, we have to trust that there is always a higher source at play working on our behalf. And so Spirit is saying it's a good time for you to trust and know that at the right timing, the things that you desire, you will be able to attain them. So I'm picking up on someone who needs to be patient. And so Spirit is saying for you to find a way to work on your faith, your belief system. All are welcome on this channel. Doesn't matter what your cultural or ritualistic practices are or beliefs are. All are welcome on this channel, okay? There's no need to debate why someone chooses to practice or believe in whatever they choose. Everyone has free will. And so whatever your belief system is, Spirit wants you to work on having a more closer and tighter spiritual connection. Maybe you are in an environment where there's constant busyness, constant, action. Maybe you're always on the move. Maybe you work long hours. Maybe you're surrounded by lots of interference, a lot of distractions. And so Spirit is saying, find a way, even if it's for 10 or 20 minutes a day, to get out in nature or go somewhere and be alone so that you can receive clarity, okay, and recalibrate your energy as well. But there's a need for, no matter who you are or what you are experiencing, to be persistent with your patience, okay? The next card we have here is Ant. It says perseverance, okay? This is a message of patience, whatever is going on right now. You cannot be so impedious by pacing yourself, okay? The end result will be fair moving forward, okay? Reminds me of that Justice Energy Collective, okay? Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others, okay? Learn to accept help from others. So Spirit wants you to persevere. That means make it through to the other end. Source wants you to be brave, okay? This goes well with the tiger energy, being patient, because in order to persevere or have perseverance, you must utilize being patient. You must utilize trusting that there is a higher power at play, always working on your behalf. This reading and this message is no coincidence, it's confirmation. And the whole idea of you being here listening to this read, it's more confirmation that there's a need for you to continue to be patient and persevere through many situations moving forward. And not to say that there's anything bad to expect, but the polarity in life, it sends us through the experiences of ups and downs and turnarounds, because we're here to grow and learn. Even though there are many who think otherwise, we are here to grow and learn, okay? And we're given so many things to be thankful for. We have so many blessings and opportunity and so many things to be grateful for and thankful for on a daily. A lot of things that we involve ourselves in and we experience are the extras. The loving relationships are the extras. The material items, they are the extras, having food, they are the extras, clothing, having a place to live, they are the extras. Clean water, they are the extras. And when I say the extras, these are things to be grateful for. There's so many I could go on and on, but I'm pretty sure you don't have that kind of time. But there's so much to be grateful and thankful for. Spirit wants you to focus on that. That's why I brought that up. Focus on the things that are working for you. And I'm pretty sure that there is something you can be grateful for each and every day, starting with the breath in your body, the spirit in your body, the breath. You can be grateful for that each and every day that you're given the opportunity to open your two eyes and put your feet on the floor. You can start with being grateful for that. And that collective will assist you in your patience and perseverance. The next card that we have here is Bobcat. It says mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience in order to get what you want. I like that. I'm going to read that again. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience in order to get what you want. You must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience, once again, going back to the tiger energy, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. So these cards go well together. Have the patience. And they're talking about perseverance. So you got the ant energy, the tiger energy, and you have the bobcat energy. This energy here is speaking of that there are times that you need to be silent. You know, you don't always have to be a reactionary. You don't always have to be on and turned up. Everything does not deserve a response from you, person, place, or thing. And sometimes entity, okay? Everything does not deserve a response from you. There are times where you will have to reserve your energy, where it's a good time to be silent. What I like to say, and I've been saying for some time now, when they are in Rome, be still. And when they are still, you can roam. Okay, that's a metaphor that I use. Okay, basically, you don't always have to respond to everything. You don't always have to be doing what everyone else is doing. Or if I was you, I would tell her off. No, well, you really don't have to tell people off, and it wouldn't get you nowhere anywhere. You would just be swapping energy, and you'll be lowering your vibration. So making yourself upset with people constantly gets you nowhere. But communicating effectively will get you somewhere. It'll take you far down the long haul. So I like the idea that they're mentioning silence on this card, because there is a time and there is a place in everyone's life where we must be silent. And you can win a lot out of being silenced, out of being reserved and being more observative rather than being more boisterous. Yeah. So clearly, this message here is about being patient. And being patient, which will lead you to persevering through different circumstances in life. And even though things may remain a mystery, is what the Bobcat, is speaking of. Spirit wants you to be patient so that you can persevere, even when it feels like you need to know. We all know what that's like when you're like, I just need to know. I just need to know. Or where's the answer? Are they going to hire me? Are they going to approve me? Or which way are we going? Well, everything isn't for us to always know. That's a lesson and a gift within itself. Knowing how to be patient, knowing how to be still, trusting the process. Those are all gifts to be grateful for as well. And there are a lot of things, in many spaces and places, spiritually speaking, that needs to remain a mystery, because the two eyes, humans are not ready to understand nor receive the vision of what it means or what it represents. So there are many things, respectfully collective, that has to stay a mystery because it's for our well-being. But you have to trust that things will work out for you. I don't care how disturbed or frustrated you get. At the end of the day, you're only one person. You got two hands. You can only do what you can, and surrender the rest. This concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.